We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the box now, Kevin Newman. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:20.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball one. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last two in a row.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting second, the shortstop.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Yeah, Matt, we got a nice seat today to see one of the best offenses in the game do what they do best, and that's create havoc. They're one of the top teams in the game as far as slugging percentage, and it's going to be on display today. From line to line, they can beat you, driving balls over the fence, into the fence, gappers, bunch of different ways to beat you.
And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Markakis has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 10, Bryan Reynolds.
Stepping in, Bryan Reynolds. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And the pitch. This is popped up. And he'll reach over his head to make the play. And a sparkling play it was to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. And now the Braves will step up for their first opportunity to score. Jameson Taillon is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Into the box now, Ozzie Albies. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for a home victory tonight, D-Row?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they could put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Here's the 0-1. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Up with it, Stallings. And he makes the throw to first. Markakis is retired, 2 down now. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, man, what a year this guy's having. Hey, Dero, this guy has more RBIs than anybody in the league.
He's having a monster season, Dan, and I can't help but fall in love with guys who just have that ability to drive in the big run. I can name you every guy on every team I played that had that knack for coming through in a big spot.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
Dero, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Braves failed to score in their half of the first. We'll head to the second now at Truist Park. No score here on the show. So that'll bring up Josh Bell, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. 1 out.
The right fielder,
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Gerard Dyson. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 6 home runs, 9 driven in. Popped him up. Into the stands. He got it.
that is good. The third baseman, Colin Moran.
Stepping in, Colin Moran. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Pittsburgh. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Dyson's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. There's a good breaking ball as he gets the bottom of the zone. One and one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The next 1-2 pitch.
That's a corner.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-1 now. Now the pitch.
Oh.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Jameson Taillon. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next to the Pirates, the second baseman, Kevin Newman.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Newman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Third inning, no score to this point. Outside, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning.
1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in now, Austin Riley. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
A 1-1. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Braves get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Batting it, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 7 homers, 27 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, but this will land untouched. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Newman brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz.
Now at the plate, Mike Foltynewicz. Pitch on the way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. Lays off 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Newman fields it cleanly. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Cole Tucker.
Cole Tucker.
First pitch on its way. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
That's the ball.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Digging in, Brian Reynolds. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now the 0-1.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Popped him up. Albies has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. He's set. Here it comes. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And they take the lead. It's gone. 2 runs on the board after that home run by Josh Bell. 41st home run of the year for him, and it gives the Pirates a 2-1 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Stepping in now, Gerard Dyson.
Gerard.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here, 3-1. Colin Moran waits on deck. The 3-1. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Swanson waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Colin Moran.
At the plate, Colin Moran. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Fouled off. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-1 Pittsburgh. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis.
Nick Markakis.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Newman's got it, and that's the first out.
Now back.
Well, it's still early,
The
but
first
it's also
baseman.
worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up
Greenberg.
as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now in the box, Freddie Freeman comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run off the bat of Freddie Freeman. 38th home run of the season for him as the Braves have come back to tie things up at 2 apiece.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Fly ball into straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And this is foul tipped as he stays alive here. But meanwhile, that ball came right back at our home plate umpire, and he may need some attention at this moment. Ready on 1 and 2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Braves get a run on the Freeman home run. We're through 4, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Up next for the Buccos, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all on the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here now the 2-2.
Careful.
And it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's one away. So coming to the plate, Jacob Stallings. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a curveball to start him out, but an easy take. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Swinging on 3-0, now 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jameson Taillon. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Stallings stands at first with 1 out. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Pirates pitcher at the plate with a 1-2 count. Soft liner toward short. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Row, coming from a guy that made his living throwing a baseball, anytime a pitcher hits a base hit, I know that wasn't hit hard, but it's going to go down as a bullet in the scorebook.
Yeah, 100%. I know it's frustrating to watch the opposing pitcher get a knock, kind of the knock you expected. But you know what? He put the ball in play, and now he causes a problem.
So now to the plate, Kevin Newman. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
To the plate now, Cole Tucker. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now the 1-0. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's a swing, and he loses the bat from his hands as it heads over toward the first base dugout. Looks like everyone's okay, however. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Brian Reynolds. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. Now 5-2 Pittsburgh. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Way to go for the Braves.
Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch-out, 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
At the plate now, Austin Riley. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
In now, Tyler Flowers. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Ender Inciarte will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Inciarte.
A ball and no strikes. Swung on and missed. 1-1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And this will be fouled away. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Chris Martin takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 55, Chris Martin.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Bell.
Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Here's the 0-1.
0-1.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Those were two great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Chopped toward the second baseman. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The right fielder, number 6, Jarrod Dyson.
Ready for another shot now. Jarrod Dyson, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Colin Moran.
Ready now, Colin Moran. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit on the ground for Freeman over there at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates, and it remains 5-2. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First offering on its way.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-0. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in once again, Nick Markakis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Moran in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Striding in, Freddie Freeman, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's a 5-3 game now. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Acuna digs in now. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps things alive for Marcell Ozuna.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In there. Now the throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. On the ground to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Pirates 5 and the Braves 4. So stepping in, Adam Frazier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Adam Frazier.
First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. The 2-0. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ozuna on the run, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. No one out with a runner at second. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Ke'Bryan Hayes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 13, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Markakis is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman,
Kevin Newman will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
the batter, number 3.
Standing in, Cole Tucker. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They lead it 5-4.
7th inning, correct. Your attention, please.
The pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
Joe Smith.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go as the third baseman, Austin Riley.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, as we are all tied at 5.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
At the plate, Tyler Flowers, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got one or two big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Ready with the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher, number 55.
Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Braves, number 24, Adeiny Echeverria.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Albies. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Comes set and the 0-1.
Swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
Braves able to tie things up on this home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and we are all tied 5-5. Mark Melanson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 36, Mark Melanson.
At the plate, Brian Reynolds. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Center fielder, number 10, Brian.
Now here's the pitch.
Reynolds.
The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Line to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The first baseman, number 55, Josh Bell.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell fouled off. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1 pitch on its way.
Oh. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Melanson Stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
The 3-1 pitch. Left side, but well foul. Ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Flowers over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 6, Jarrod Dyson.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, the speedy Jarrod Dyson. From the belt, the pitch. The 0-1 delivery. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. No contact there, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Colin Moran.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And they have taken the lead. Solo shot to right center, and this one gives them the lead. It's 6-5.
Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up, throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And they take a 7-5 lead. Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Richard Rodriguez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Richard Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Dansby Swanson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Got him reaching there, strike 2. The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Ready once again, Austin Riley. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. Atlanta leads it 7-5. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Darren O'Day takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 7th spot, number 56, Darren O'Day. Now playing third base.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Adam Frazier.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First offering on its way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. O'Day, a native Floridian, he was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-2.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for 2nd in that category in the National League. Digging in, Jacob Stallings. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-1 pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Richard Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Struck him out. And it's good night, Pittsburgh.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
7-5, tonight's final. The Braves came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Mark Melanson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Darren O'Day wraps it up for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ballgame tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 7 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Pirates, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Mark Melanson. His record is now 4-1. Credit the save to Darren O'Day, his 28th. The loss goes to Joe Smith. He falls to 3-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 25 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Braves and everyone at Truist Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.